I hate to go ahead and tell you this right now because I wanted to just surprise you with it. It's going to piss some people off, and there's some of you that are going to be like, I told you so. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today, Andrew is going to be removing the water pump gasket on the front of the Calypso clone. This thing's leaking pretty bad. I'm going to be over on the passenger side of the car working on the valve cover. Basically, you're just going to hang out with us today while we turn wrenches. Not a lot going on, but stay tuned to the end of the video where we have some stuff we need to talk about. Action. It's about to get serious. Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and rip this upper intake off. Again, for like the 50th time. Andrew is going to work on the water pump. We got a water pump leak, and we have the rocker arm still kind of slightly tapping the valve cover. So Andrew's going to get started on that, and what I'm going to do is just set the camera up. We'll leave it running. I won't do a time lapse per se, but I want to show you guys just how easy it is to get this upper intake off. It's super easy, doesn't take but a second. And anyway, we'll get back to you guys here in just a few minutes. Oh, I do want to show you guys a cool trick. Andrew, you at least finish the damn job if you're going to take the thing out. Alright, watch this, guys. I like that. So, this come off of the convertible. I'm digging that. Like, we don't have any overheating issues yet that we can see, but they just basically cut the bottom of the shroud off. Man, you can pick that thing right up. Alright, guys. Andrew's going to go ahead, work on this, and like I said, I'm going to get started on the intake. You organize them. You use them more than me.
To work on your stuff?
Exactly. And just that quick, your upper intake is loose. So, as you can see, that's what I like about these. Me and Andrew were just talking about it. These Explorer intakes are so easy to get off, and there's nothing to it. How you gonna take my flatheads out?
Oh, here I go. No red carpet in no rope. Put me down there with my folk and let the slow come strike a pose. I bite my flows like a bite of these.
Like I was saying, guys, that's why we like that Explorer intake. I mean, you can't beat that. It's so easy to get off. You don't have to worry about breaking ears and corners off the intake, so I like that. Andrew, why are you not done? I'm not understanding.
You scratching the water pump.
Don't you scratch at my water pump, and don't get it all dirty with your damn nasty paws. So we got to look inside the valve covers to see where the rocker arm's still kind of hitting. Really hard to say, Andrew. Yeah,
I think so. It kind of looks like just like grind marks to me.
But feel that right there. You can tell where like the metal. Rub it this way.
It's been pushing it.
Yeah. Yeah. It must be right there on that.
I don't see marks anywhere else.
Yeah, the other little marks, grind marks, obviously. Alright, so Andrew's finishing up down here. All he's got to do now is just take the water pump off, put that new gasket on. Pretty simple job there. Pretty simple job here too. On this, let me clarify a little bit as to what's hitting, because I've had some guys offer up the information of, you know, trimming and removing the baffle and the valve cover. That's not what's hitting. It's not the baffle. It's the edges where the roller rocker hits the bosses of the valve cover. So as you can see down there, that's what it is. That's where it's hitting. So got that taken care of, grounded out, you know, pretty heavily. But it's only hitting on that one side, and the other side it's hitting up front. So we'll address that. We'll grind all that out, clean the valve covers up a little bit on the inside, and we're gonna slap these things back on and hopefully put this new water pump gasket on, and we should be good. We've also got some other stuff to talk to you guys about tonight, and some of you are gonna like it, some of you aren't. So I'm excited about it though, either way. Spur of the moment type stuff. This is it, guys. I just wanted to basically show you that this is, you know, really easy to take these intakes off and this is just kind of more of like a hangout session tonight. I will probably come out here tomorrow and discuss some of the other things that I wanted to talk to you about. But it's getting kind of late tonight, so we're going to go ahead and wrap everything up, I think. But I'll come back out tomorrow and we'll talk a little bit more. Hey guys, it's cold down here in South Alabama. It's already in the low 30s. And it's only like 9 o'clock, so pretty cold for us. Anyway, guys, there's a couple things I want to talk to you about. I hate to go ahead and tell you this right now because I wanted to just surprise you with it. It's going to piss some people off, and there's some of you that are going to be like, I told you so. So this is going to go either way. But spur of the moment, just, last night sometime, I got up out of my chair, and I was like, you know what? We're putting a T5 in the car. So just randomly, last night I decided we're going to put T5 in this thing. Why, you might ask? Well, I thought you loved the AOD. I do. I do love the AOD. I don't know how to explain it. It's one of these things where I really can't put my finger on it. I can't really explain it. But I just don't think it's for me. I like to bang gears. And I'm going to tell you straight up right now, and you can write this shit on the wall, I can shift faster than this AOD all day long. Andrew, would you disagree? I can shift faster than this. So I'm not really getting a lot of added benefit from, like a quick shifting AOD. And I know a manual valve body and a shift kit will make it better. I get that. But the car makes pretty good power, usable power. But the problem is getting to that power with this car. This AOD doesn't like to do that. So you got to get it at the right RPM, or either, hold it in first gear. And I like I said, I know there's valve bodies out there, and I know we were going to put a converter in the car. But honestly, right now, I would rather rely on my hand and my foot to make this thing go like I want it to. And I know that with a 5-speed, I can make this car run. There's no doubt. I believe with a 5-speed, this car is actually probably going to be pretty nasty with these gears and a set of drag radials. So I think that's what we're going to do. Actually, I don't think. I know. Unless something falls through. Yeah, unless something falls through, that's what we're going to do, guys. So, hey, we're just going to knock this thing out. I mean, we're going to rip the transmission out of it. We're going to put a T5 in it. It's already got the clutch pedal under the dash, so we're good. I mean, we're talking like a day deal here. Pop this thing out, throw the new one in, and we should be good. So a friend of mine's hooking me up with a really good price on an AOD or on a T5. So we're going to push this car. We're going to push this car hard with the T5 because we also get an engine with the deal. So this is a engine transmission combo. I mean, we're talking from radiator to drive shaft. Andrew's got a really good running GT, and I want to see what this car will do with a 5-speed up against his car. And obviously we got to rerun the red car. Now we are going to run this car against the red car before we do the whole swap. I told you guys we were going to do that, but we are going to get that done. It'll probably be a couple weeks before we're able to get the transmission out of this thing. And then we got Thanksgiving and stuff like that coming up. So I don't know, but it's going to happen here pretty quick, more than likely. We could change our minds now. We do reserve that right to change our minds on this. But the thing with the AOD for me is, obviously you got to do the AOD shuffle, which I don't really mind that much, but I don't want to have to do that all the time. I talked with Silver Fox about a valve body, and it's like a 6-week waiting period for that. And I don't know, I just got to thinking about it and said, let's just swap it. It'd be so much easier. So that's what we're going to do, guys. So I hope not everybody is upset about it. I hope some of you guys are excited because this thing's going to come to life with a 5-speed. Yeah, it's going to make a little more power, obviously, to the rear tires. Now I know an AOD, or I know an automatic's a torque multiplier. I get that. And a good built automatic's hard to beat, but we don't have that right now, and I just don't really feel like going through all that. So it's been fun, but I enjoyed the AOD way more whenever it was stock. That's something me and Andrew were talking about last night. When this thing was stock, guys, I was not like BSing you one bit. This thing was awesome. But since we put the heads cam, it just completely changed the way this transmission likes to operate. And it just doesn't allow the car or the engine to be in the correct power band for my liking. So I know. Typing away right now down below, telling me everything that I can do to this AOD to make it act right and to make it, bring the power out. I'm good, guys. I appreciate it, but I'm good. Anyway, guys, that's it. I just wanted to kind of let you know that we're going to do not a full tutorial or how-to, because we don't really do that here, But we're going to touch on some high spots and show you guys just how easy it is to swap this type stuff out. So stay tuned, because here pretty soon we will be banging gears in the Calypso clone. All right, guys, it's freezing cold, so we're going to go ahead and cut this video short, go inside, warm up. And as always, thanks for watching.